Hello YouTube, we're going to show you how we're going to clean and service the Zippo and how we put the wick in, which I believe is the proper way. There is some other videos on YouTube, but I had done this myself, learned it way back when I was a kid. Get your flint out of here, get rid of this. We're going to set this stuff over here. We'll probably be getting some stuff in here. Okay, I've already done this once. This is just a redo. Take these out, kind of keep track of how they went. Okay, now the wick. Just take it out of there. Take your wick out and set it off to the side. Okay, what I do is, so I have a pan here. Q-tip works good. You're going to be making a mess. You're going to be dripping it. Get in here with your Q-tip and clean all this. Everything. Clean it spotless. I mean, clean it. This was really gunky. This had never been cleaned, and I've used this for probably 10 years since I found it. It was dug up, metal taken out of the dirt. So I did a quick cleanup at one time, probably like this, and that was it. Okay, so you're done doing all that cleaning everything, okay? And in the inside, get down here and make sure to clean it, okay? Clean your case. Squirt some down in here. Squirt some in there. Get in there and clean your case real good. Get all the gunk, corrosion. The lid, your lid's gonna be filthy. Don't forget back behind here, your little clip part, where that's where your little thing rides in. That kind of gives you your click there. That's where your little lever goes into that pocket. Okay, now once you've done all that, okay, we're gonna put the wick back in. We're gonna show you how we do the wick. We'll see if we can get it through the top or the bottom. I think we'll go through the top. Okay. We don't want this to be too long of a video. Let me pause and put the wick in so we can keep this short. Okay, once you got the wick in, push it over to one side, okay? I know it's hard to see down in there. Okay, then put some of your stuff back in there, okay? This will just be a quick, you might want to do a neater job than what I'm doing, okay? And I left the piece in here. This is not really cotton, it's like a rayon. Okay, now bring your wick over. It's going to be like in an S shape. Bring your wick over and put it like that. I don't know if you can see down in there. Then finish putting your stuff in. Okay. This gets your wick down there where there's more fluid. You know, like say it's setting around on the bottom. You had it setting up. You know the fluid's going to gather on the bottom. This will give you more chance of your wick. What you're doing is trying to make an S shape. You're coming down, you're bending it over, put some cotton, you bring it over again, you put some more of the cotton stuff, and then you put more. So it's not just all balled up in the top. I've seen a video where they took a new lighter apart and it was balled up in the top. That's not the way I always knew it was supposed to be. Okay. Then we'll put our stuff back in as so. Wearing gloves because this does have a little bit of fuel left in it. I waited till this needed some fuel before I'd done this so it wasn't all sopping wet. Okay, if this wick was longer, you would have seen it one more time. This was new. You would have seen this wick come up one more time before I put this piece in here, but this wick is old. Okay, and of course you have your piece that goes in there. Okay, so I think we all get the idea how I did that. Just when you first put it in, bring it over to the side. I bring it, you know, opposite here's where your flint is. Bring it over this way, put some cotton stuff, bring it back over top, put some more, bring it around, put some more. So you're layering it, you're zigzagging it. You may be able to get, you know, quite a few times on a new 4-inch wick. Wick's about 4 inch. Okay, I think that about covers it. Let's get some fluid back in here. I like my wick right to the top because I like a big flame. We'll get this back together. We'll get the flint in there and filled up, and we shall be done. We'll be right back to show you me lighting it up so you can see how tall a flame you get. Okay, one more tip before we fill up. Put you an extra flint in the bottom. An extra flint or two. These are Ronson in the yellow. Same brand as that. We do have some Zippo ones on order, and Zippo fluid, and a new Zippo lighter should be on the way here in a few weeks. So let's fill this up and we'll give you the light up test here to see how big the flame is. Okay, we're done. We do fill ours when it's dry. We do fill ours. We turn it upside down. We fill it till it runs out of the wick. I know some people say that's overfilling it, but I use my Zippo a lot for starting the stove, different things, but I don't have no matches. And that's the flame I like. That's the wick right to the top. It will calm down as you use up some fuel. As I use it and the wick burns down, it'll get a little tamer, but when I put the new wick or adjust it or trim it, I bring it right to the top. So it's right up there. Okay, there we go. Thanks for watching. I'll snap a picture of this whole thing. I know you can send these in, but this is going to get shelved pretty soon. I have tried repairing these myself with a pin years ago, with a sewing needle on one once. Now, this is going to be shelved pretty soon. It's just going to be a knick-knack, so we'll snap a picture so you can see what it looks like. Thanks again for watching.